Hey everyone, this is Ken, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a mushroom stew shop. Now it's actually a store that actually sells mushroom stew, and I decided to call it Jimmy's Chow Mushroom Stew. Yes, I've called it that, I love it, it's done. But before we get into it, there's actually a store that you actually recycle your bowls if you don't want them, and the cool thing is, all the trades are done inside the chest. So for this example, we're using 1 emerald for 1 stew. Now, of course, once you put 1 emerald inside, you're going to get 1 stew. Instantly. I mean, it's that quickly how much you'll get a mushroom stew the second you put in your emeralds. Now, we got 2 here. Now, the thing is, there's about 3 more left in the system. You're going to see that no matter how much you put inside as far as emeralds, you will always pay the exact amount that you're getting. So you never lose any money. Now, of course, it gave you the exact amount, and because there's no more left, it actually stopped the emerald from going inside the system and you losing your money, which is fantastic. So it was a great safety system to make sure that this store runs 100% efficient and properly. And you also have this light indication system to let you know that you actually ran out. Now, that little hopper down there is in case if the buyer wants to return the bowl. Just toss it right in there and make it as a nice little recycling center so you don't lose nothing and you can get something in return. The cool thing is the redstone behind us is extremely simple, guys. In all honesty, it's really not that bad and is extremely silent. Now, let me show you how this works and kind of explain a little bit about this. Now, we do have a restocking chest, which we'll get into in a bit, and a silent item elevator. Now for this tutorial, guys, you will need a mushroom cow or a mushroom cow. It's quite simple. All you have to do is get your bowls, aim at it, click it a few times, and you're gonna get tons of mushroom stew instantly, which is great. So you always have that unlimited supply of mushroom stew, which is what you need for this kind of store. Now the first chest in front of you will be for of course, your currency. And the second chest will be if anybody decides to recycle any of the bowls they don't want. Now, this reset chest is pretty awesome. We do have a light indication system to let you know that your storage system for this is at full capacity. Because for whatever reason, you really don't want to overflow your item elevator because you could jam that up. So you do have an indication to let you know, hey buddy, you don't need to put any more because it's getting filled at this point. You're going to notice we just put some in and that light's going to turn off the second it gets to the fun part of this. You see? Now say you're about to just add the last bit amount of what you think is enough, and you're going to notice that that light's going to turn on. Because what's happening is all these chests that are in the back are actually filled up to the brim. You see? And the second it gets to this chest right here, is going to let you know that you're pretty much at the capacity point. So you're about 95% filled up at this point, which is great. Because trust me, the last thing you want to do is jam up the hoppers and droppers and just make a whole big mess. So these are going to be the basic items you're going to need for this build. We'll be putting a list in the description, so check that out. You will be needing a block of your choice, some half slabs, chest, trap chest, droppers, hoppers. You're going to need some redstone lamp. You will need at least 1 mushroom cow, some redstone dust, redstone torch, repeaters, and comparators. Now check the description, guys. I will give you an exact list of how much you need of each. Now feel free to pause the video and have this set up before you even start this build. Fantastic. Now once you've done that, guys, when you go all the way over here to this corner and delete a 3x2 spacing right there. Now you're going to place a chest right there, and right behind it you're going to place a trap chest. Then you're going to place a hopper going towards each chest like so. Now once you've done that, guys, you're going to place 1 dropper right there and a hopper going towards the dropper. That's going to be the recycling bin. So if anybody doesn't want their bowls, they can just toss it right in there and just kind of keep it moving. Now you're going to place another hopper going towards that one. You're going to place a block right there, and a hopper actually going towards the block. Now you're going to place a Redstone Torch right there. Going to delete that block, place a repeater going towards the block, and you're going to place 2 pieces of redstone dust there, and a comparator going forward like so. Then you can place a Redstone Torch there and a block on top. That's actually going to lock the system beautifully. Then you're going to place a large chest right in front of you. And right behind it, you're going to place 1 hopper right there going towards the chest. And you're going to place an additional 3 right behind it. See, so you should have a total of 4 hoppers going in a straight line towards the chest right behind it. Now right on top right there, you're going to place 3 chests like so. So you use a chest on both sides and a trap chest in the middle. Then you'll place 3 more hoppers on that side, and you'll place a chest, a trap chest, and a regular chest like so. And that right there, guys, is going to be your storage system. Then you're going to place an additional 3 more hoppers going towards each chest like so. The cool thing is, right here on the top part, place 1 chest right there, right across. And you're going to leave it like this at this point. So you should have something just like this set up. Now right over here, guys, you're going to delete that block. You're going to place 1 dropper there. And place a few droppers going upwards towards your parallel to that part. And place 1 dropper on that point going straight forward, with a hopper going towards the chest so it can shoot the items directly forward. Fantastic. So you're going to delete that block, place 1 comparator there, and delete these 2. And you're going to place a comparator going towards that block as well with a Resdstone Torch on the side like that. Now this is the only point they actually go outwards about 1 block. And what you're going to place there are 2 hoppers facing each other. Now you're going to go directly into that chest, well, into that hopper, and you're going to place 1 piece of dirt inside. Now at this point, we're going to go with this back and forth motion, and we're going to create a little tower so that it can send the items upwards. Now what we're using here is what we call a Resdstone Torch tower. So you're going to make some space right there, place a Resdstone Torch there, a block on top of it, Resdstone Torch right there and there, a block right there on top of it. Then you can delete that block and place a Resdstone Torch there, and right in front of that block as well with a block on top of that. Now once you've done that, guys, you're going to place a Resdstone Torch. You see, you should have that kind of look. 1 more time right there, and in front of each block going upwards, you see? And the cool thing is that's going to be silent and send the items upwards, so you really don't get that annoying ticking sound. Now you're going to place a hopper going towards that bottom dropper, and what I like to use is a trap chest right on top of it. Once you've done that, place 2 half slabs right there on that side block, a comparator right there, place a block right there on top of that with a half slab on the side, a block on top of that with another half slab. You're going to delete those 2 blocks. Then you're going to place a block right there and right there as well. And I'm going to place a Redstone Torch there and there, and some redstone dust right on top and on top of the half slabs as well. Then right over here, guys, make sure you put a solid block with some redstone dust right on top of it. Now what we're creating here is a locking system to prevent extra amount of emeralds or whatever you're using as your currency to go in the system when they shouldn't be. Now at this point, we're going to delete this over here, guys, and just kind of make some kind of flooring like so. And we're going to start setting up the front part here. Now we'll place a block there, 2 blocks of each choice on the side, about 3 blocks in height. See? And you can either place a glowstone there, or stairs, but it has to be a transparent block so you're capable of opening the chest underneath. Now I'm gonna use glowstone because that's just me. I love glowstone. But you're gonna place a block right there with a redstone lamp on top of it and a block on top of that. Now to get that activated, all you need to do is place a half slab to prevent anything from interfering with that block or the chest, and some redstone dust on top of it. Now at this point, guys, pause the video and just kind of set up your whole front entrance or the front part of this to your likings. Now once you've done that, we're going to go straight to the back over here. You're going to go right here to the center, go one block forward, place a block there and there, and create this 2x3 spacing. Now what you're going to do is place some blocks there and kind of wrap it around the entire design. See? Just wrap it around that whole platform that we just made. Then you're going to place a chest right there. And you're going to add 2 blocks on the side like so. Now once you've done that, you're going to extend that one more time all around. And you're going to cover up the top part as well. Now that's going to be the holding cell for the actual mushroom cow. Now it's quite simple, guys, and once you get it, you can find any method you want to use to get it. What I like to use is wheat because it's pretty easy. Just lure them right inside, they're going to follow you. And then all you have to do, guys, is push them right inside in that 2x2 spacing. And add half slabs right here on top. Now once you add that half slab, that now becomes a 1.5 spacing, meaning they can't go through. And it really gives a nice visual when you see them. See, it looks pretty cool, you can really see them, you can interact with them, and it kind of gives a nice different flow to it. Now, key thing I would suggest highly doing, you don't have to, name tag the animal. So if you leave a certain distance, it doesn't despawn for whatever reason. Now personally, I'm just going to call him Bob. You can call him anything you want, guys. It's literally sky's the limit. But whatever you do, make sure you name tag the animal. Because the last thing you want to do is have the system and no mushroom cow. Trust me. I've been there. It sucks. But make sure you do that. It's a great safety precaution and it works fantastically. Now to set up the sorting system and payment system, just make sure you have an anvil also, and you're going to need 20 pieces of dirt. Now you're going to rename that dirt to anything you want. A number, a name, a letter, I mean anything you want. Okay, because you want to make sure that it's not dirt, okay? It's a great safety feature and it works fantastically. Now in the last 4 slots, guys, you're going to make sure there's 5 pieces of dirt in each slot like so. Now I'm going to be using iron ingots, but whatever you want to use, guys, as the currency, make sure there's only 3 items of it. So you're going to place it right in there, 2 is going to go there, and 1 will always be stuck in that dropper, but that's perfectly fine. Now once you've done that, the entire system is set up. And you're good, so you got pretty much the major part down. Now at this point, all you need to do, guys, is just get your mushroom stew set up and in the storage system. And you're good to go. I mean, you're ready for business, and it's all complete. Look at that. It's that simple, guys. Now, once you've decorated the front entrance, well, the front of the store, the design is complete. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to please leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.